little ride up Mount Hamilton on the east hills above east of San Jose and Silicon Valley. So we're going to climb the mountain from the west side. This is kind of the lower part of the route. It's quite lengthy, and in order to keep the videos short enough so anybody would see any of them, I've clipped out some things that looked interesting and put them together. I hope they're interesting enough to watch through. As ever, if you're interested, please subscribe. Just click the subscribe button, it's free, and you could even give me a like if you like the content. So I am on an RS, an R1250 RS, a BMW. I've owned the bike for about 2 years, and I would have to say, even now, I still like it better than any other bike I've ever owned. And I have learned a great deal about riding since I've been blessed with owning this motorcycle. As you climb up here, these roads are vary in conditions. Some of them have been recently paved or in real good condition, and even some of those roads will have tumbled rocks and dirt, although it's been a few weeks now since it's been raining. But especially after it's been raining, you can hit some pretty bad conditions even on well-paved roads. We are going to ride down the backside, or as we go up the front side, I must say, we hadn't discussed it yet, but I was assuming we were going to ride down the backside, so we're going to go down towards in the direction of Patterson and Mines Road, but we will take Mines Road north towards Livermore and hopefully score something to eat there. Not sure how well the camera is going to pick this up, but it looks pretty good here. If you look on the phone, just above the sport display on the dash, you'll see that I'm running map software. I'm running actually Waze because that's my preferred. I like their maps best. And on this route in particular, I learned this practice of looking at these maps while I'm riding. It's just a flick of my eye down, and I can know basically what sort of terrain, what kind of curves are directly up ahead. It's not that I've never ridden this road before. I ride it probably 4 or 5 times a year now for a couple of decades anyway. But that's nowhere near as often as I ride certain other roads. So, and conditions change and that kind of thing. That's not really shown in the maps, but you get the impression. I also learned to do this riding sidecar because I absolutely, and I have a large map display on my sidecar. I need to know whether if I'm going to ride fast, I need to understand whether the road's turning to the right or to the left out in front of me. And that's all I'll mention about riding a sidecar. But I use these maps now quite extensively. Obviously, I'm still watching the road, But just as you might glance down at your speed, there are times I glance down, if I hit a straightaway, I may glance down and see, does this straightaway continue on into maybe some very gentle, big, wonderful curves ahead, or is there in fact a concealed hairpin, which is a real possibility on this road. So the roads down here on the bottom part are actually a little rougher. You can see covered with some debris. I felt really lucky that a few minutes later we made a brief stop. I actually changed camera positions. I can put it up off the stem for the right rear view mirror. And then I was able to pick up the pace a little bit. He was ahead of me by then, and I was trying to catch up. So it was gratifying. Got a, I don't know, minute and a half of heart-pounding action on lower Hamilton, I guess you'd say, and really enjoyed that. It was pretty fabulous.